G'day guys and welcome back to AdosTheGreat YouTube channel. So guys, in today's video, I'm going to be going through how I went in round 13 and then I'll be giving you my round 14 tips. Very excited to jump in and see how I went. But before we do that guys, please hit that like button, hit that sub button, grab some merch. Some of the images will be popping up on screen now. It is very, very high quality stuff, so you won't want to miss out on that. Check it out guys, I'd really appreciate it. All right, let's jump into this one. I know it's late. It is 10:30 on Monday night. Obviously, I had just finished work, so we're finally getting into the tipping. It's been a very long day, but let's get into it. So this is how I went. I got 5 from 8 this week, so not bad, not great. Let's go through what I got right and what I got wrong. First up, I backed in Hawthorn to beat the Bulldogs. They bounced back with a good win here. I thought it would be relatively close, but they did end up with a pretty strong win. 22-point victors in that one, so credit to Hawthorn. Great win there. I then backed in Adelaide to beat the Lions. The Lions were up for most of this game, I believe, and then sort of just fell apart at the end of it there. Credit to Adelaide, man. They're proven to be a threat in this competition, and they just keep on doing the damn thing. So great win for the Crows. We move on to the next one. I backed in Richmond to get the upset over the Swans. I went the bold pick there. It backfired on me. Swannies got up by 44. Credit to them. Great win there for the Swans. Next up, I backed in Geelong to beat the Suns. This one came through. Suns, they were disappointing if I'm being honest. 24-point loss there for the Suns. To only score 37 points is crazy to me. So, yeah, they're hot and cold, and I think they will struggle later on in the year. I still think they're a top 8 side, but I don't think they'll really do too much in finals, in my opinion. All right, next up, I backed in the Giants to beat Port Adelaide. I thought at Manuka Oval, the Giants would be too good. Port Adelaide have had a hot and cold start to the year, and they were good this week. They fought till the very end. Credit to them, and they just got the job done. So great win there for Power. Next up, the Eagles lost to North Melbourne. I got the tip right, but it was very, very heartbreaking. West Coast were up close. I think there was bugger all time left. West Coast were in the lead. North Melbourne kicked 2 late goals and sealed it for themselves. So yeah, that was heartbreaking to watch, but it is what it is. I'm proud of the boys for putting up a decent fight. Next up, Carlton beat Essendon. Got that one right. I thought this one would go that way, and we got that one correct. This one hurt, man. King's birthday football. The Demons lose by 1 point. 1 bloody point. The D's put up a good fight here, and I said that last week. I said they will be up for this game. Doesn't matter how either team is going, where they are on the ladder. This is always a classic game, very much like Anzac Day. The Demons were up for this one. They just couldn't get the job done. It would have been nice to finish the week with 6 out of 8, but we finished with 5, and we move on to round 14. Starting off with Thursday night at Marvel Stadium, where the Bulldogs taking on the Saints. The Dogs should be too good in that one. I'm going to tip them to win it. I'm going to say by 3 goals. So that'll be 18 points there. There we go. So yeah, Doggies by 18. But I would not be surprised if the Saints got up in this one either and pulled off a bit of an upset. Next up at UTAS Stadium, we've got Hawthorn taking on Adelaide. This is definitely a game I could see Adelaide winning, but again, like this one, I am going to go the slightly safer option. I'm going to back the Hawks, but that is with no confidence. I think this should be the game of the round. This will be a cracking game of football. I can't believe 70% of people are tipping Hawthorn, but it is in Tasmania, and Hawthorn do like playing down there. So Hawthorn should win, but I wouldn't be surprised if Adelaide did get the job done. Lions and the Giants. At the Gabba, the Lions should win this one, but again, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a bit of an upset here. Lions win, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Giants did get up. All right, Essendon taking on Geelong. Again, a bit like this one. I could see a world where Essendon pull off a bit of an upset, but it should go to the Cats. I'm tipping the Cats going safe once again. Next up, we've got the North Melbourne Kangaroos taking on Fremantle at Optus Stadium. I don't know why this is played at Optus because it is a North Melbourne home game, but it is what it is. So I think at Optus, Freo get the job done here. I don't see any world where North Melbourne beat them at Optus. So that's where I'm going there. Port Adelaide against Melbourne. This is a weird game because I can see a world where either team comes away with the win here. At Adelaide, I'm probably going to favour Power, but again, I could see a world where Melbourne get up here. And then to wrap it up, I'd love to tip West Coast at Optus, but I just can't. I think it'll be a Carlton win there. So my tips, once again, are all the favourites technically. Doggies over the Saints, Hawthorn over Adelaide, Brisbane over GWS, Geelong, Fremantle, Port Adelaide and Carlton to win this weekend. Let me know who you're backing down below in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And as always, my friends, I will see you in the next one. Hit that like button, hit that sub button, grab some merch. Love you guys.